Hello, boys and girls! Every week I find new arguments to prove we live in a crazy, crazy, crazy world. Let's just hope that we are the exceptions. Welcome to our weekly show. Look, I'm Romanian. I lived the Ceausescu's era, a smuggling era. Nothing to buy officially, everything was brought by smuggling. Electronics, cigarettes, coffee, everything. So, I know how to appreciate a good smuggling. But that guy in Wenatchee, USA, it's a champion. He has introduced a lot of things in a jailhouse. And where do you think he hid all the things? In the anus. I'm trying not to shock those sensitive persons, but I mean the rectum. What? What's the matter, honey? You don't understand? I mean the ass. Do you understand now? So, pay attention. What did the guards find inside the human behind? And let's count. So, a lighter, a roll of cigarette paper, a tobacco pouch the size of a golf ball, a little bag of marijuana, a small bong for about 2 or 3 centimeters, a roll with 8 tattoo pins, and a bottle of tattoo ink. Wow, a full trolley at the supermarket, right? Now, I imagine that in the end, the guardian asked, "Hello? Hello? Hello? Is there anybody else down there?" Let's continue with a news broadcast from BBC, a story that only makes me say, yes, yes, yes! Here's the answer I've been searching for all my life. I always wondered, what do you have to do in order to have a lot of women or to make a lot of money? And you hypocrites, don't tell me you haven't thought about it. Well, someone has found the magic formula. Nissim Aharon, former employee of the Israeli Foreign Ministry. He knew that everything was about branding, so he pretending he was a saint, a rabbi with miraculous powers whose touch cures every disease, and each and every one of he touches worth money, bro. A lot of money. More precisely, 100,000 Israeli shekel, only from the 5 women who complained, but I'm told there weren't only 5 that paid for being touched. Anyway, his most expensive touch in the menu was, how shall I put it, I don't want to offend, to bang, to go all the way, to hump, to bog, to have it off, to roll in the hay, or, pardon my French, to uppercut in the camel toe. I'm sure you got it. Yes, he fucked them, and on top of that, he told them that his sperm is blessed. Wow. Wow. The holy semen. Look, I had occasions when they told me I'm a miracle worker, but that guy... Anyway, the sentence was 10 years of prison. Well, you know I like a good company name or a good logo, and I thank you all for sending me interesting things from the internet. But let's start with my friend, Ray William Johnson, a big star on YouTube, whose show is called Equal 3. The title just seemed pointless, but write it so and see that resembles a, forgive my Spanish, a dick. Oops. Well, in his case, the irony is deliberate, but how about those pizza and salad doughboys? Or this rental car on Atherton? Or this Oriental Studies Institute? Interesting studies? Or look at these guys. They say they are computer doctors. Look at the logo. They seem more like urologists. But let's go ahead. That's the logo of a pharmacy. You see that and you think, what? Our pharmacy helps you take your medicine, especially the suppositories. Right, honey? And now look at this pediatric center. Look, after seeing their logo, do you have the guts to leave your children there? Or here, I know, it's in Japan, and these Japanese are a little weird, but do you know what that means? Or perhaps you have a terrible toothache and need to see a dentist like this one? Would you ask him to help you? Or him? Sorry? You say it's awesome because you go there and it's a free humping? Have you checked out if the dentist is ugly? And about names, how about the company Mega Flix, who made a big banner for everyone to see it? Well, quite unfortunate font, if you ask me. Or that company, Kids Exchange, a company facilitating exchange of used toys and clothes. Anyway, when they decided to put a sign at the entry, it came out, Kid Sex Change? Change the sex of kids? Jesus Christ. And finally, there is a company that aims to be the paradise of writing utensils. Pens and pencils and all. It is called Pen Island. They've got a site with many views. Huge number of hits. Why? Are the internet users looking for pencils? Well, I'm afraid not. I guess it's because the website address is... Well, that's all for today, boys and girls. See you next week with new arguments to prove that we live in a crazy, crazy, crazy world. I'm Adrian and I say, let's just hope that we are the exceptions. Because